I got a little something for you. Happy Friday! Happy Friday. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. It's a little bit cooler than it was on Monday, so I'm a lot happier than it was on Monday. Happy Friday, everybody. We've got Cheryl in the car, taking refuge from the builders, building her dream extension with noise that isn't necessarily the ideal to chill on a Friday.
Well, not when you're going live. So I found solace in the car with Angus, who's actually having a nap next to us on the seat because he can't sleep because he's traumatized.
Oh, my baby boy, bless him. Oh,
Mm. But
yes.
hello. We always make things work, people. There's always options. There's always a way.
Always a way. I mean, so Cheryl and I were sat in our one-to-one the other day, and we're thinking about the fact that now in our fifth year of business, we want to have even more impact. And we get how, I don't want to say how lucky we are, but we're very, very blessed that while when people say to me, like, are you aware of what's going on in the world? Like, I am aware of it. Like, I know there's kind of stuff going on, and they're like, this is happening, that's happened, and there's this disaster and the recession, and it's like, it's always negative. And I'm like, I don't really want to know that, if I'm being really honest. It's like anything that brings my vibration down, I'm not dead keen on. I don't tend to watch the news. I'll always find out what I need to know through Cheryl, generally speaking, or somebody will tell me a little bit about what's going on. But the trouble that me and Cheryl find is when there's so much negativity, just generally, it creates a lot of anxiety, creates a lot of unrest. People then start to panic, and you end up with you constantly in like a lack and scarcity mindset. On you, you're always in that worry about growing your business, or whether you should be marketing, or whether you should be buying your house, or whether you should be booking a holiday. And it's just a lot of
Fear of the unknown.
yes, fear of the unknown. And you know, a lot of our clients and our movement, you guys, a lot of us deal with imposter syndrome. So when you already have a lot of self-doubt and things like that, and then you're adding in all the other stuff that's going on in the global pot, it can get a little bit like heavy and And what we found was we did Wealth Without the Hustle, we did one-to-ones, didn't we, Cheryl?
We did.
Did one-to-ones. And
I'm just playing up with the comments. Yes.
Go on. I'll do the comments, you go on, because it's hard.
Sorry, I'm jumping. No, it's just jumping because I'm in the car. My signal isn't very well.
Yeah. I'll keep going.
I couldn't hear what you said, sorry.
In Wealth Without the Hustle, we did like a one-to-one with people. It was part of the program. Now, normally you don't get a one-to-one with us unless you're in our 6 months program. But when the guys signed up with Wealth Without the Hustle, we did some training with them. And then with most of them, we did a one-to-one at the end of the program. And what we found was it was phenomenal how much we could shift and change in an hour. The results are incredible. And I've been speaking to some of the guys who were in that program a month later now. It's, you know, more than a month to see what they've done. And, you know, some of them they've completely changed the business model. They've got complete clarity now. They've got new clients. They've got more clients. They've doubled the prices. They've joined, just said joined university. They've had paid gigs for stuff that they've never had before. They've done things that are like the dream job that they've never done before. Yeah, like there's just been so many messages that I've had going, oh, and I did this, and I did this, and I did this, and oh my God, yeah, I forgot about this. Manifested a holiday. Like so much amazing stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, like it's incredible. So Cheryl and I were thinking, it's the start of our fifth year in business. We just refuse to be sucked into all of the doom and gloom stuff that's going on, because we believe 100% that with the right clarity, with the right belief system, with the right energy, when you know how to create things from your mind into reality through the power of your beliefs, the power of thought, through using manifestation, through using the universal laws, through having clarity about what you're doing and how you then go and do it, anything is still possible for you. Anything is still possible for you. And that's the energy and the way we like to look at life.
And the other thing is, when you were doing these one-to-ones with the ladies from Wealth Without the Hustle, the overwhelming thing that they all said was they couldn't see what you could see. So because they're looking at through a lens, a map of the world from their world with their beliefs and their experiences, their options were very much like this.
Yeah.
They wanted it to be over here, but they could only see one way. You then, just by having a conversation about what's your goal, what's getting in the way, we're able to open up the lens of how they view the world and see that there's so many options of possibility available to them, which are always there, but they just couldn't see it because they were getting in their own way, which is why they've then gone on to achieve such great results in a month.
It's crazy. Honestly, it's mental. The results that we've seen from people are like nothing short of miraculous. Like, I can't tell you some of the messages that I've had, like, they're insane. So Cheryl and I, and when we're talking to Nick, our coach, we're like, well, wouldn't it just be fun to do something? Why can't we replicate that? Why can't we do that? We want to have more impact this year. We want to share what we know and help more women have more clarity, have more impact, have more balance, more freedom, more choices, less of the overwhelm, the self-doubt, the imposter syndrome, and all that, and really amplify massively the impact that we can have in the world by all standing in our power, stepping into our greatness, getting clear on what we can do, and going and doing it, and letting nothing stand in our way. Nothing. So we have something really special for you. I know we keep saying this because we keep dreaming you stuff up, but we've never done this before. We are opening up our diary for 8 women, 8 very special women, to have a one-on-one with us for like less than half of what it would be. You can't buy it as a standalone. It's £20,000 to do a 6 months one-to-one container with us. That's how we work with you one-to-one. But what we're doing is, if you kind of worked out how much that would cost, it's nearly 2,000 a session. So, but we are opening up 8 slots to do 8 one-to-ones with us for £888 for the next 8 days before the 8th month of the year. And the reason we've said 8 is because 8 is actually the
Can you
number.
see the theme of what's going on?
There's a theme. 8 is the number of abundance. It's the infinity sign. It's a very, very, very special number. So for 888, you get the chance of working with us for less than half the price of a one-to-one, so that you can ignite as well. And this is the accelerate. It's the, I can't even speak, the abundance accelerator session. So a one-to-one with me and Cheryl, and you are going to be getting the same soul igniting coaching, caffeine for the soul, that those girls got when they did Wealth Without the Hustle. There are only 8 sessions. Energetically, that's about as much as we can handle, because we've got all this other stuff in plan. So this is like something we want to do on top of. And yeah, it's going to be epic. It is going to be epic. And I can tell you from the emails going out, one of them's already been taken. So there's now 7 sessions available. So we're saying it's for the next 8 days we'll be talking about it, but obviously they might all go today. So I am just going to get the links for you. Give me 2 seconds. Cheryl can keep you entertained while I find the links. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sorry, I'm on my because I'm sat in the car using Wi-Fi. I'm a bit jumpy, but I've just saw a comment there about not worrying about what's happening externally, and you know, like Donna and I say this all the time, life is going to keep lifing. External things are going to happen in our own lives. Then there's going to be external things happening in our environment, in the world. Like, that is going to happen regardless of the mindset that we choose to have. It's going to happen regardless of whether we go for our dreams or not. It's going to happen regardless of whether we stay stuck and paralyzed by fear. So, like, F it. Fuck it. Like, why? It's all about how you choose to experience the experience. You can choose to experience the outer experience in a mind of limitless possibility and really go for your dreams, or you could choose to get sucked up in the worry and the fear and stay stuck. Like, it's a no-brainer.
100%. And do you know what I mean? I just look at our lives as an example of this. Like, the first big recession back in the 90s was when I bought my first house. It was like, and then just before the last one hit, I was like that to my sister, this is a really good time to buy a house. She's like, no, everyone's saying this. I'm like, buy your house. Bought a house, never had an issue with negative equity or anything like that. It is, a lot of it is about your mindset. And Cheryl and I, COVID hit, hadn't long started our business trebled that year, right? It is, we want to teach you what we know about how you harness the power of your mind, because all of the, like, you know, your business, you know what you want to do. Clear eyes on it can have a very different view. And not one of the, I think I did 21 to ones over that week with the Wealth Without the Hustle. They were fabulous. And they all went away with real clarity about the next things they need to do in order to leverage the money that they want to from the business, without doubt. Because actually we do have all the answers, we just get all fogged up and we're not clear because we're sitting confusing ourselves and going round and round and procrastinating with the decision. A little bit of clarity goes a long way, and it's amazing now to see those women out there doing it, seeing the results already. And I get a message going, I got a new client, I've just won a holiday, or I've just been gifted a holiday, or I've just got a gig doing it, and oh, by the way, did I tell you that I've joined a university course, and I've doubled my prices, and I've completely changed my business model, and I'm going to have like literally a 7-figure business next 3 years. And I'm like, yes, you are. Just amazing. So
Amen to that.
£888 one time only, and I kid you not, we really may never do this again, and there are only 8 slots. We love you so much, all of you. Thank you for being in our corner. And if this isn't right for you, share it with somebody else, because when the slots are gone, they're gone. I've dropped the links in there. We might have to share. I'll double check on all the different places, make sure they're there. But if you want the link and you can't see it, just drop us a DM. There are 2 links because there's a UK and a non-UK because of the whole VAT thing. So it's a bit of a faff. But yes, when they're gone, they're gone. What can we say? Who wants an hour with this or that? It's going to be epic. Have an amazing Friday, guys. We'll see you all soon. Bye.